What's up, Sharky? How you doing, bro? Uh, What's up, Sharky? How you doing, bro? Hey guys, how you doing, guys? Yo, how's it going, guys? Man, these macros here were trash. I'm glad that we avoided these macros and didn't take any trades here. 11 opened high, then we retested the open in order for it to continue higher. Took out previous day high. SMT is invalid now. Man, this setup here at 950 was so sloppy, like this inversion. We would have taken this long here. It was so sloppy. All good, alhamdulillah, man. How have you been, Brian? How are you doing? How are you doing, Sharky? Hope you're doing great, guys. Thank you so much for being here every day. Man, been doing stretches for so long. Still, I feel like I need more. Previous day high, sweat. The thing is, I'm expecting kind of a retracement or reversal from this level here. After we've reached the standard deviations we have outlined together. Right here, if you remember yesterday, we spoke about this 15 minutes smart money reversal. Standard deviations here send us all the way up here. You can see how we have been reacting from them. A rejection from negative 3.5 there into negative 4. I want to see reversals lower from here because we have been stacking a lot of sell side liquidity, as you can see. All of this liquidity here is just a lot of money here. So also devil's mark we left behind. There's a lot of mess down here that needs to be cleared up, like all of this. This needs to be cleaned up. They're just pushing hard without taking out sell side liquidity. They're leaving this trend line. They're leaving this trend line. So a lot of liquidity lower. I would love if we can find a trade going lower. But as I've said before, I'm not gonna play the... I'm not gonna be the hero and play the hero and try to short all-time highs once more. We're gonna wait for 1150 continuations are. Because at all-time highs, I don't short. I will let them... yeah, exactly. I was gonna go into that short as well. I still think devil market is a candle with no wick. Yeah, exactly, bro. So if you look here, this candle open is at 35.25 point quarter, I'm sorry, and then the low is at 35 point quarter as well. So the open is the same as the low price, so there's no bottom wick. So basically, it's a devil's mark. Why I'm not using this one? Because this one is a 1 minute candle and this is a 15-minute candle. So I'm using this one instead. Because it's higher time frame. When the more higher time frame it is, the more logical for it to get hit, you know. With the 1 minute you can find so many, it doesn't mean that it will always trade into them unless it's aligned with your order flow. But right now I'm still looking for longs, guys. For one reason here that Sharky spoke about, this 4-hour highs. I have them outlined in blue here. Same thing with these highs as well. Let's put them, okay. Let's put a drawing on them as well. So ES is gonna continue pushing higher here into relative equal highs of this 4-hour dealing range. So what we want to do is that we don't want to go against that because we're so close, and I don't want to go against that. What I'm gonna be doing instead is I'm gonna be following through with NQ. We want to see continuation trades, but I want them first to leave an obvious drone liquidity here. Maybe stacked highs, whatever it is, and then we can probably take a long from NDOG up into these highs. We got 8 minutes left on this hourly closure, on the macro, and 18 minutes on the hourly closure, which is interesting for me. I'm so excited about the next candle. Okay. Gonna outline this dealing range here. Short of EQ here. This is engineered sell side. This has to go. So, as we're reading the market, we want to see NQ take out this low, drop down to discount, and then go higher. And we also want to leave this dealing range here, because this could be the one to be used. So I'm gonna leave this dealing range here as well. And we want to see this low swept, 50% of NDOG as well. Would be a nice bounce. Just want to see engineered liquidity up here before we go any lower. There we go. She's dropping hot, bro. ES is also melting here. Because if we decide to just roll over here, I will wait for like hard time frame direction to change and give me signs of reversal. For example, here I don't want to see if we're gonna go lower. Let's break it. I don't want to see hourly closures above this NDOG now. If we are gonna go lower, I want to see hourly remain below NDOG, and for it not to close up here. For hour here, sweep the highs. Same thing. You want to see this 15-minute basic get inverted, which is huge, but then you can take a continuation trade into these lows during 1250 macro maybe, if you're gonna leave a high here. Also gonna put this EQ here. Pray for we keep. These purple lines that are almost invisible are the RTH gap quadrants. I got them from right here, RTH gap. Closer to the open. So I'm looking at this RTH gap CE to be used as support or the upper quadrant, as we're above this EQ here. You know, the thing is, we didn't leave like a clear draw on NQ. See, it's devil's mark, but there's nothing more than that. It's just a swing high here. Yo, how you doing, man? All good, brother. Alhamdulillah, how you doing? I'm all good, bro. Alhamdulillah. Very pleased to be alive, man. This refined DR EQ here, we're falling short of it, but I would love us to continue all the way lower to this EQ. Still very bullish on NQ. Sorry guys, drop my mic. I need to buy a new mic because this mic is broken. So, macro open guys. Let's turn off the music now. Pay some attention here. I'm looking for longs this macro. See, I believe this is the macro open candle. We got something going on. There we go. Macro open. I'm still looking for longs as we explained. ES is still short of relative equal highs on the 4-hour chart. And NQ is supporting bullish order flow here from these discount bases. I don't care about the premium bases up here. Like, if we're going to talk about this here, I don't care about it because that's in premium. I want to see how they react at discount fair value gaps, no premium fair value gaps for support on price. Same thing on this 15-minute here. I want to see this being respected. So, long was this wick here. So I'm paying attention to those on the left side of the curve. Discount fair value gaps to be used as support on price to support the order flow for our trade. What do you need? Okay, I'm double checking my checklist. ES has a relative equal low and is short of NDOG, so I'll wait ES to clear its business before taking any longs if we get it lower. That's what I mean. Let me show you in a second. Here. Just watching my other screen right there. Just took these equal lows. I want to see NDOG get tapped here. for us to get the best trade on NQ. What do you think of this macro, guys? Are you long? Are you sure? What do you think? Made a pull. Let me know what you think, guys. Are you bullish or bearish on this macro? Nice. Yes, a step down the. Bullish. Okay. So far we're bullish in the pull. Okay. Nice. Let's check ES here. I'm gonna wait for this EQ here. EQ level. Utilizing this low of day. The intraday range, I mean. Closure in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, which will send us it will tell us which direction the market wants to go. Hourly closure in 5 minutes. Very exciting. Okay. We're at RTH gap CE now. And we got EQ right below us, -2 standard deviation. We got this inversion here to the left that I'm including just because this inversion was utilized as support here, as a resistance. Same price lower, and then flipped it and went higher. So I want to see if this will be utilized as support to continue giving price support higher in this counterfeit dealing range. Okay, I can't really long here, even so we have tapped the RTH gap CE, but because this is short of EQ, so I'm gonna be waiting here patiently. Just wait patiently, guys. We're just gonna be taking A+ setups from like just what we have been doing. Only A+ setups. Will not force any trades, not force any direction we want to see in the market. I'm always just gonna be waiting most of the time. Okay. Hourly closure in 4 minutes. This one is very important. I think they're pulling back this hourly candle to close above the end dog. Then we will see a push higher. But this low is short of EQ, so I want to see if they will come back for this low, or they will love the, or they will leave. Sorry, or they will love, or they will leave this low here, not tagged, because I want to see this low rated, because it's short of EQ. So yeah, that's what I want to see for this trade. Just gonna be waiting here. ICT isn't tweeting today. He said he's taking a break for some reason. Nice reach, Rocky. Very nice reach, Rocky. Okay. Thank you for sending that to me, Rocky, as well. But be cautious with this long. It's also not aligning here technically for me. I want to see this low gone first. Thank you, bro. Yo, really? I'm sorry, bro. I don't remember the name, but maybe it was a different username you had. But like, it's great to see you here, man. If you can remind me of your username. DVS, bro. It has been a long time ago. DVS was very nice. I'm sad about the ending, so. What was your username? If you had a different one, because I don't remember this username, to be honest. Still waiting here, guys. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course I remember you, bro. How have you been, man? Yeah, we met a long time ago, bro. Are you still trading the same way as Don Vo's teaching? Yeah, I'm sorry. I think there's a little bit of lag, but yeah, I got your message. Okay, guys, we got this hourly closure, and it's very bad for longs because this already closed inside this end dog. Let me show you that. I'm sorry, I don't have multiple indicators right now. Because as I've said before, there's a problem with subscription. But this hourly closure isn't ideal inside this gap. I don't want to see 15-minute closing below now. As you can see, this hourly failed to close above it. So I don't want to see 15-minute closures below this gap, and especially below this consecutive busy here. I want to see 15-minute remain above this gap if we're going to stay bullish, and above this busy as well. But right now I'm just going to be patient and see what happens in the market, because with 12 a.m. opening, I want to see an open low first if we're going to be bullish. Take out this low, tap PQ, discount, and then maybe we can get a long from discount up into these highs and get break even here and target these highs. Doing good, bro. Break and retest, somewhat profitable, just need to. Yeah, bro, that's amazing to hear. But emotions will always be part of the game, even if you are trading. Like any strategy, you just need to control your emotions, basically, because you always need to remind yourself that without just following your plans, and all of the studying has nothing to do with it, you know. I remember our talks. I know I progress. I hope you're doing nice, man. Thank you so much, bro. I'm on my way as well, bro. Still haven't got to the profitable level I want, but I'm very confident to where I'm going right now, and I've learned a lot of great stuff recently. like invested my time into something like I believe in, and I collected a lot of data on this strategy. Just like DVS, how they taught us to collect data, the same thing, bro. I've been collecting data on this strategy for so long, and yeah, I'm on my way. Inshallah, this is the year, man. But there's like any strategy works as long as you have an edge in the market, and it always requires yourself to be in control. You should always control yourself. It's very hard. Let's engineer. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, so as I've been saying, man, like psychology will always be the hardest part of this game, and you always gotta remind yourself of your why and why you gotta be disciplined, why you gotta be logged in, because you can't waste any more time, man. Wasn't. I like this relative equal highs they left behind here. This is Pi's footprint. What I mean by that is they're leaving footprints behind as they're going lower. And this as well was Pi's footprint for the market to go lower and then take it and go higher again. So would be nice. Just keep going, bro. I'm also learning. I've been collecting data with my brother to help us to accounts, but yeah, bro. That happens to the best of us, man. But you gotta learn from these accounts, man. You gotta learn the lessons from that. You should control your greed and control your fears and emotions, because that's a real battle, man. Once you have collected the data, I know data collection is hard, but it's actually the easiest part in trading. The rest is just very hard because it's a battle that is going on inside your head. Nobody knows what's going inside your head. Nobody knows what you're carrying into the charts, and you just gotta defeat this guy that is trying to break your rules, you know? So it's a very it's a very difficult battle, but I know you got it, man. Oh, guys, this is not looking good for longs anymore. We got this 5-minute inversion. I think I'm just gonna set it out here. So I think I'm just gonna set out this macro here and be patient. It's very, very bad here for me. I think they might be putting in a new high here. So I'm not gonna be forcing a trade now. All I'm gonna be doing is just gonna be waiting, and maybe by next macro we can get something cleaner. But this macro, if I try to long this macro here, I'll be breaking my rules because order flow is not supporting this idea anymore. We got the hourly closure below end-dog. We got 5-minute inversion here, so there's a potential that it could be a losing trade. So I'm not gonna get into that. What happened to DVS? Update it. Yeah, bro, DVS. I actually quit DVS before it died, like 3 months before. I quit trading with DVS because of the strategy. It wasn't like, you know, the risk to reward thing was a big deal for me. Just risking 1 hour to get 0.0 or 0.7 hour was a crazy idea for me. I wasn't able to stay consistent to that, so I just left. But what happened with DVS is basically Donvo like had something going on with like a PAM account. It was a community account where everybody deposited his own money, real money, and he trades this account for them. You actually had to pay a fee as well to deposit money, I remember. So as far as I remember, like, can't really remember, that was like 2 years ago. And what ended up happening, he collected $5 million in this PAM account, and then he blew the account. So I don't know, man. I'm not gonna accuse the man of anything. Maybe he was doing, like, maybe he did it on a like mistake. I don't know, but he blew the $5 million account and everybody money is gone. And he lost all of his credibility after that, and people just quit, you know? People just basically quit, and they didn't want to keep up with him because he actually wasted a lot of money for a lot of people. Like I remember there was someone that messaged me in DVS. He deposited $50,000 into this account in hope of actually achieving like the returns Donvo promised on this account, and he basically lost all of his money. So, man, these guys were like doomed. And then Donvo disappeared after that for a while. He said he's gonna take a break, and basically he took a break and he never came back. Unless like it was a year later he came back, and now he's streaming like, I don't know. I'm not actually following him now, but he's streaming. I see his streams on YouTube sometimes pop up for me. But man, I don't know how he lost this $5 million. Some people say he had like a deal with a broker to lose the money to get percentage, or he gets a percentage from the deposits that happened on this account. But I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse the man of anything. I'm not in his shoes, to be honest, or I wasn't a part of it to be able to say my own take on it. But it's actually tough, man. Just losing $5 million of people's hard-earned money that believed in you is not something good, of course. So that's why DVS died, basically. Why I believe he made a lot of money out of that. Either ways, he must have made a lot of money, like out of that. But like, I don't know why people would give someone else their own hard-earned money to trade it when they can actually learn and trade for themselves, or just pick the right decisions themselves, not let somebody take full control of their money. It's crazy, man, because he lost it like overnight. Overnight, all of the money was gone. All of the money in the account. I remember like the account stats were public, but I don't have them. All of the money were gone, man. It was in Blueberry Markets as well, if you remember this broker. I was using it personally, and it was a very nice broker. I'm not gonna blame the broker as well, because this broker, I made the profits from it, and I withdrew my money, and everything was clean from this broker side. Like I deposited my money, I withdrew it, I withdrew profits consistently from this broker. It was going very nice, but I don't know why something like that would happen, man. That's amazing. Yeah. Swing trading is actually amazing, bro. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Like I really love swing trading, but it doesn't fit with me personally. I've tried it this year as well. Like I keep showing over this trade because it's the only swing trade I took this year, guys. So don't blame me for it. And I've showed it before, but I took this swing trade here on EU this year. Made some money of it. The swing trade here was a crazy trade. I believe I closed it fully here. So yeah, it was a crazy swing. On the tariff thing that Trump was coming out with. So yeah. But I really love swing trading as well, bro. It's amazing, but it doesn't fit with me personally. Just sleeping and letting my money run, I can't. I don't know how you do that. If you can do that, that's amazing. Because I can't really do that personally. Okay, guys, the market is actually dead right now. Look at ES here. Okay. Why that? Okay. Look at ES, guys. ES has just been in this range. They've been just very choppy, so you really need to be cautious here. We're failing to take out external lows, we're failing to take out external highs. We're just in this range. So unless we see something very obvious, very clear to me, I'll be taking a trade. Other than that, I'm just gonna be waiting like now, even if they give this long setup here from this inversion, and they give you this long setup, I'm not gonna take it just because I got one thing that's pulling me off away from this trade is this 5-minute inversion we made here, close below these consecutive gaps, and now this is an inversion, so let's delete that for now. So it doesn't make sense longing when we see reversal signatures here and hard time frame could be following through. So what I'm gonna be doing instead is I'm gonna be patient here and wait on the sidelines. I could be missing out on this trade as well, but it is what it is. If it leaves without me, it leaves without me. Just gonna be patient. I'm not in a rush to take any trades, and I don't need to be in a rush. Just optimal for simple PS strat, forward trend, mono PS, retest entry. Yeah, the market is dead, bro. Maybe swing trading isn't the right like trading right now, but if you're trading like 15-minute, 1 hour, you can catch some moves, but like daily and 4-hour time frames, like the weekly swings would be very hard right now with what's going on. But that's an amazing simple strategy, bro. As long as your strategy is clear to you, that's all that matters. Like I've always been pushing clarity as well. When I was teaching my brother like what I trade and how I trade, I always told him like what's very important is clarity. Like to be very clear on when you're gonna take a setup, when you're not gonna take a setup, so you don't get confused when the market like shows you its hand, and you can actually be disciplined on what you have been clear about. Let me lower this light a little bit. Give me a second, guys. Okay, this should be better. Yeah, up 5% so far this month. Amazing. Amazing, bro. That's actually very nice. 5% in 1 month is amazing. If you make 6% every month, you compound that, you make 200% a year. Like you double your money every year. Basically like compound interest. So 5% a month is not very like small. It's amazing. Yeah, don't be in a rush, man. This could be the reversal here. I'm gonna wait personally. Let's watch this, just tape read it together. I'm not gonna be trading this. But I'm not gonna be taking this, okay? Just tape read. I did this 5-minute close. Thank you so much, bro. Bro, you're welcome anytime, bro. Like, I've missed talking with you as well. You got my Discord, by the way. You can message me anytime if you need anything. See you at the top as well. Stay safe, bro. Let's keep the 12M opening now. Locked out. Oh, it's all good, bro. My Discord is. I'll type it here in chat. We have a like an old chat, each other, like the one from DVS with your old account. You can add me on your new account. Is it better? Yeah, it's all good. Just add me on the new account. I'll accept your friend request. Okay, guys, we're gonna be waiting 12:50 here. As always, this trade is invalid for me, so I'm gonna be waiting 12:50. Okay, stay safe. Thank you for showing up, man. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. I'm gonna be waiting 12:50 otherwise. This closure is outside of my time. Like, if it closes now, it'd be good for a long, but it wouldn't be good in this case here with this 5-minute inversion. So otherwise, I'm gonna be waiting. I will not be taking a trade. So yeah, I will just take a quick break and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys. It doesn't look favorable right now. Let me just see the recordings here. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second. You guys, I'll be back at 11:45. Just gotta go buy a Pepsi can from the store down my house real quick. Like Pepsi died. Really need that. Sorry, 12:45. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'll leave the stream running. Okay, we'll be back. It's quick, right? Okay, yeah, Longo, how we doing, bro? I'm not in a long. There's no waiting. Let's check ES here. Let's get a quick read on the market. Still very bullish. I think you reclaimed the 5 minute, which is a very good sign. Closing above this gap CE, which is as well a very nice sign. Continuation higher. Disrespecting bearish PD raise. Same thing on the 3 minute. I want to see price continue higher, especially above this gap here. Let's check for S&T on these lows. There is S&T here. Yeah, I think we're going higher, guys. A long here would be amazing. Hope my can doesn't blow up when I open it. Let's open it from the trash can, because if this blows up, the mic is gone, everything is gone. We are safe. Very nice. All good, bro. On to the next one, man. just want to run some calculations quick. Give me a second, guys. Ready here. Ready to buy this macro. Been waiting. Let's see if you guys want. Long, bro. Yeah, Price is dead, man. You can see, yes, it's dead, really dead. I want to see these lows gone, man. I'm not gonna take a long unless these lows are gonna. We got 1, 2, 3 relatively equal lows. Let me see MQ, comma, take these lows. Possibly take discount, then you can get. That's what I'm gonna wait for, guys. Not going long just because I want a long. I'm gonna wait for this relative equals to be taken. Hopefully, bro. I'm praying for that. Cholo. Praying for that, bro. Leaving relative equal highs here as well. Trend line liquidity. Phantom trend line here. Lower. Yeah, but it didn't play very well for me yesterday. Yesterday I ended the day with 2 losses and 1 partial. Wasn't the best day for me. Could have ended it way better. I don't know, I just got stuck at that. Like, I was just following my rules as always. I didn't do anything wrong. I could have taken better decisions, but I didn't do anything wrong overall, so not very mad about it. But which setup are you talking about? Like, are you talking about the 2 p.m. setup? Yeah, definitely did. Yeah, Shark, the price has just been dead. Whenever it should have been moving, like, it's just dead, you know? Thank you, bro. Yeah, long this long I didn't take it personally. The truly worst I've ever seen. Yeah, I've just talking with my brother as well. I told him like this is the worst price action I've seen. I've traded before, like before the price action was like it was either manipulating so much or a clear direction. Now it's just dead, like it doesn't move, and suddenly you get this big candle moving for no reason, like these big weird bumps. You get, I don't know, like it's weird, man. I've been stopped out because of these like weird bumps for like 5, 6 times now. So there's nothing to do about it. That's the thing. Like, just gotta keep doing what you're doing. But it's crazy to think about it. Like, there's a possibility you can just get news at any time you're trading. Manual intervention at every second. And price is so sticky. Like, look at that. Look at this reversal here. Look at these candles, man. You know? Look at these candles, bro. And then it will just keep doing that all day. Or doing this. Like, it's all just high resistance. I don't know. Trump tweets insane after that. Yeah. But we gotta adapt to it, bro. We're successful either ways. We're profitable. We control our input and let the outcome decide itself. But we control what we can control. And we'll leave for the market what we can't control. We can't control everything in the market. We can only control what we think and what we do. So we should always think very high of ourselves. Trust our systems, trust our studies, and avoid falling into the trap of being scared of the conditions, being scared of trading just because of what's happening. We are winners after all. Oh, what is happening? We were just talking about that. Damn, so sorry to hear that, Shoki. It is what it is, bro. I don't know what's going on with NQ, man. It has just been a mess. Yes, and NQ. Already closure this minute. Okay, guys. About to go long in a second. This long here looks very nice for me. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening? What the fuck? What's happening? I don't know, guys. What is this here? It's weird. I don't know if this is tradable anymore. Yeah. Oh man, I hate that. Bro, it's really weird right now. What's happening here? Yes, got engineered lows now is aim low. I think we're gonna go lower. Oh, okay. Let's check the news, man. It's no news. Must have been news. Maybe it's delayed, but I don't know, like there's no news showing up. Hmm. Man, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, guys, what is happening here. I really don't know. We're gonna read the charts as always. Yes, it's short of these lows and NQ now approaching this relative equal lows. Might see a run from NQ lower if we close below this 931st presentation. We might see this continuation lower. If we don't close below here and ES sweeps, we get this SMT. Sorry, we get that SMT. Then we will long this big inversion up into this house. Market is crazy. One of the hardest times to trade right now. Can't wait to see the same low get swept on ES. There we go. I think NQ is gonna make a run for these lows. It's not gonna leave them behind. Because now, every time it bounces, it's gonna leave relatively equal lows. So we're saying that we want to see NQ come back lower here. So the right trade would be a short here. But we don't see our model, so got this relatively equal lows there. Even so, there's an SMT. If you always put liquidity as priority, as we always say, you know NQ is gonna go lower. Okay, NQ took this low. Took the devil's mark. Took these lows. And it's about to take these lows. Took these lows. Relatively equal lows now. Did we create some sort of an SMT higher? I think we did, yeah. This is a protected dealing range high for this current delivery. If you look at the hourly, I think they're still closing inside this end dog. As we've been talking, like if they want to push higher, they want to see an hourly closure above this end dog, which they failed to do three times here, twice or three times, yeah. 1, 2, 3, failing to close above this end dog. So when you're failing to close above an end dog, it's a key sign telling you that you're going to reverse lower, especially when you have all of this low resistance liquidity run below you. So that was one of the main drivers for this short 2Q. I didn't take it. I was looking for longs personally. But it's a crazy world that we're living in. Now I'm just gonna wait personally for retracement here, and then maybe I can take a short. Oh my god, man. What happened here? So you got this trend line liquidity. Okay. It's all the way up here. So we got this low, slow short of upper quadrant of the RTH Tuesday RTH gap. Yep. It's not looking bad for shorts if we get a retracement. But we're gonna wait. I'm very happy that being patient. I've changed, man. I've changed a lot. Like, before ending this year, I was still in the military. And I was talking to myself about, like, you know, changing myself. Because basically, I couldn't control myself on the charts. And be honest with you guys, it was really hard for me. I would always go into like a week of progress, 2 weeks of progress, and then I'll blow up really quick. And that killed a lot of my success. That killed a lot of my potential. Didn't matter that if I had an edge or not. I always blew out. Like I always crashed out and always blew my accounts. It was a very tough like period for me last year and the year before, trying to make it in trading when I had everything. Like I had models with high win rates, higher, or I tried everything, and I still couldn't make it work. And the models were not the reason, I'll be honest with you, because I know my friends are making money with these models right now. But the problem was me, you know. I was always the guy, and I was always the guy that is making this problem. I was always the problem in this equation. It's dropping. Just because I couldn't control myself, man. I couldn't be that disciplined guy. I couldn't, you know. I really couldn't. I couldn't. I didn't know how to. Nobody taught me that in my life. And in trading, like nobody would even be able to teach you that. How to control your impulses, how to control yourself, when do you feel the best, when do you feel like you're in the flow state, how do you understand yourself, and you just gotta learn that yourself. I've just kept digging into that hole over and over and over and over again until I actually learned how to do that with my own self. I learned how to control my subconscious mind, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and act based on what I should do, and instead of what I'm feeling I should do. It took me a very long while, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but I'm so glad that we're here now. I'm able to read my emotions. I'm able to understand when I'm feeling the best, when I'm not feeling the best. I'm able to step away when I see something I don't want to, like, I don't want to take a trade here, for example. So I'm just able to step away. Back then I was not, like, I would just be taking random trades, like here, this trade, let's say for example, this long here, okay? This long is against my model and it's outside of my time window, outside of XX20. Old me, I would have just, like, don't even know, man. I'd have been in this trade already. I'd have been buying here. I'm like convincing myself through my mind, yo, this is the trade. Yo, this is what you need to do. And it looks very clean. It's just a little bit outside of your time zone, but it doesn't matter this time, man. Just take this setup. It's gonna play out this time without you. It's a very nice setup. You should take it. You should take it. That's what was going through my head, like just these demons inside of me telling me, like, yo, you should take this setup. You should take this setup. You know, it was something repeated inside my head. I should take these setups. I should take these random entries. I should break my rules this time, just only this time, and you'll make it back. And then it loses like that. And what ends up happening in that day is, I see that, for example, I'm like, okay, it swept all these lows. Now, as soon as we get an inversion, I'm gonna enter, and boom, you enter and you get stopped out. And then you just get in this losing cycle, and you probably blow the account or blow yourself out of this trading using. So, even if you have the perfect strategy, even if you have the like, if you like, you have the best skill in reading the price, you understand fundamentals, you understand technicals, you understand it all, man. Here's the game, basically. But you don't control yourself, or you don't understand yourself, you will never make it in trading. So always strive to be in control and pat yourself in the back, man. Like, always talk to yourself very good, like you're talking to a friend that you're trying to motivate to trade, or you're talking to a friend that you're trying to change his life, like you're trying to help him. I know you guys are good guys over here, and I know most of you are talking to your friends like you want to help them, but you never talk to yourself like you talk to your friend. So always talk to yourself very highly. Always say the good stuff to yourself. Oh, you did great today, man. Maybe today wasn't your day, but tomorrow's gonna be your day. You did great following your rules. Even if you took losses, it was a part of your process. You know, just say good stuff to yourself. Always speak very high to yourself. Never like bash yourself. Never talk bad to yourself. Never just insult yourself because of a mistake you made. This shouldn't be you, man. You should always be pushing yourself forward, because only you got you. Like, behind the screens, who got me, man? You know, it's always me behind the screens alone. So it's only you versus you. You're the only one that knows your deep problems. You're the only one that knows what you carry into this charts. What you bring. What are you bringing in today into the charts? Maybe you had a family problem. You had a problem with your partner. You had a problem with friends, and it's all stressing you. Then you blow out and you blame it on trading or your strategy, and you talk very bad to yourself. And now we are tripling the damage on yourself because you're talking very bad to yourself. You're not encouraging yourself, so you're killing your potential, and you're just basically bashing yourself for doing that. I don't want anybody of you guys do that. Never again. Like, even if you did it once or twice before, don't do that ever again. Always speak very hard to yourself in your journal. And you should journal, guys. You should journal your trades. You should journal your actions. And write every time how you felt and how do you feel about yourself. And it should always be something good. Even if you made a mistake, man, mistakes happens. You know? Mistakes happens. Sometimes you risk this extra contract. Sometimes you take this extra trade. But you gotta push yourself, man. You gotta treat yourself good. That's the title of today. But yeah, man, this isn't a clip or anything, guys. I'm literally just talking to you like out of my heart, man, because that's what I've been going through, and we'll keep repeating this every day here, like every day, every day, every day. You're gonna hear me saying that over and over again, because that's the real game in trading. We're all here to make money. We're all here to change our own lives. But you gotta stop bashing yourself. You gotta stop pushing yourself downwards. You should be picking yourself up when nobody is. I know how lonely trading is, and I know how lonely it could be even if there's a lot of people around you. Because I've been there, man. We have been through it. You know? Man, I was left with 200 to pass phase 1, and I revenge traded until I lost my 600. Exactly, bro. That's what we've been saying longer. Please don't talk bad to yourself now, because you have been a great trader to make this 600. You know, you should say that to yourself. I'm a great trader. I made this 600. I can make it 10 times again. You know, never talk to yourself down, because only you got you, bro. I'm not gonna be here when it's only you in the darkness. I'm not gonna be here when, you know, when you're alone in your room and you're thinking about trading. It's only gonna be you in your mind. So please talk good to yourself, man. Don't let that push you lower. You'll be back, and I believe in you. I believe in you, bro, and I believe you'll be back. I believe you're a great trader, and I believe in your skills, and you will make it back. One account doesn't determine, or one mistake doesn't determine your progress or a career. It's all about stagnant progress, stagnant wins, outside and inside the charts. And you will be making it back, bro. I truly believe that. Thank you. I swept this low resistance liquidity run we had here, guys. And it has gone all the way down now. I'm gonna be waiting 1350 macro now. We're about 20 minutes short. Okay, guys. I'm gonna leave you here, and I hope I helped you by any means during this stream or supported you in your journey somehow. We all have down times and we all have good times. Just gotta stay in between. Don't get too high in the highs and don't get too low in the lows. Because there's always gonna be lows and there's always gonna be highs. Just believe that you're gonna win. Believe that it's gonna pay out, and believe that the work you're putting in now is you're gonna be rewarded for it later on. Even if you're not achieving what you want now, if you keep doing in the right thing over and over and over again, you will get rewarded. Maybe not the same way you wanted to be rewarded, but God always have some way of rewarding you. Maybe you'll find a very loving partner just because you have been very good to people and good to yourself. Maybe you'll find a very great friend, and that's worth more than money, guys. You know, a great friend, a loyal partner is like a win in life. So God will always reward good doings, and if you keep doing good long enough, you'll get rewarded, man. Thank you so much, guys, for being here today, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, Sharky. See you, brother.